Hello students. From the last class we are discussing about reproductive health. Already we have discussed about what is reproductive health and importance of reproductive health. In this class let us discuss about contraceptive methods and population explosion. The most important step to control population growth is to motivate smaller families by using various contraceptive methods. And these contraceptives are used or helpful to avoid pregnancy when a woman is not ready for pregnancy mentally or physically. When a woman is not mentally or physically is ready to have a baby, suppose if that time she becomes pregnant, then that may adversely affect on her health. So in such conditions, to avoid pregnancies, couple can go for contraceptive methods, or in order to have a very small family, one can go for contraceptive methods or for birth control methods. Birth control methods includes various types such as mechanical barrier method, hormonal methods or oral methods or pills method. Third one is intrauterine devices or IUDs and surgical methods. Mechanical barrier methods. Mechanical barrier methods are helpful to prevent the contact of sperm and egg with the help of barrier. Mechanical barrier method prevent the contact of sperm and ovum with the help of barriers. And these barrier methods are available for both males and females. Examples for mechanical barrier includes condom, cervical caps and walls. Condoms are the barriers made of thin rubber or latex sheath which are used to cover the penis in case of males and used to cover vagina and cervix in females. These condoms prevent the deposition of ejaculated semen into the vagina of the female. That means it prevents the transfer of sperms into the female reproductive system. The cervical caps and walls are made of thin rubber. These are made up of rubber and that are inserted into the female reproductive system to cover the cervix, of the female reproductive system during sexual intercourse. Cervical caps and walls are for females which are used to cover the cervix during sexual intercourse. These caps and walls prevent the entry of sperms through cervix into the uterus or into the fallopian tube. Next one is hormonal methods or oral pills method. These hormonal methods acts by changing the hormonal balance of the body. This method changes the hormonal balance of the body so that it prevents the release of egg and thereby it prevents the fertilization. Hormonal method prevent the release of egg and thereby it prevents fertilization. Here various hormones are taken in the form of pills. Pills are nothing but small tablets. Various tablets are taken in the form of pills orally and daily. The pills or tablets contains the hormonal preparations of either progestogens or combination of progestogens and estrogens. Pills contains either progestogen hormone or combination of progestogen and estrogen hormones. They prevent the ovulation and fertilization. Thereby it prevents conception. Conception means becoming pregnant. Then the next one is intrauterine devices or IUDs. IUDs or intrauterine devices. Intrauterine devices are inserted by the doctors into the uterus of the female reproductive system. Here the insertion of loops or insertion of copper T. Insertion of loops or insertion of copper T prevents the fertilization. Here copper T are placed in the uterus in order to prevent the pregnancy. But the insertion of copper T or loops causes some side effects due to the irritation of the uterus. Insertion of loops and copper T causes irritation of the uterus. Means it has some side effects. Examples for loops, Lippus loops. Example for copper T. Copper T or copper 7 is placed. These intrauterine devices either kills the sperms. Either they kill the sperms or phagocytosis of sperms are caused by the intrauterine devices. And copper ions released by the copper T suppress the motility of the sperms. Copper ions released by the copper T suppress the motility of the sperms and it suppresses the fertilizing capacity of the sperms. Copper T releases copper ions. That copper ions suppress or reduces the motility of the sperms and it reduces or suppresses the fertilizing capacity of the sperms. And there are some hormone releasing IUDs. Hormone releasing IUDs which makes the uterus unsuitable for implantation. Hormone releasing IUDs makes the uterus unsuitable for implantation. For example, LNG-20. LNG-20 is the hormone releasing IUDs. Then the next one is surgical methods. Surgical methods. Surgical methods are the permanent methods of birth control. After having two kids or 3 kids decided by the couple, they can go for the permanent methods of birth control. That is surgical method which includes vasectomy and tubectomy. Vasectomy and tubectomy. Vasectomy is for males, tubectomy is for females. Vasectomy is nothing but, in case of males, a part of vas deferens is removed and both the ends are tied up to prevent rejoining. Vasectomy is nothing but, in case of males, a small portion of the or small part of the vas deferens is removed and both the ends are tied up to prevent rejoining. Which this vasectomy prevents the transfer of sperms produced by the testis into the penis. Next one is tubectomy. In case of females, a small part of fallopian tube is removed and both the ends are tied to prevent rejoining. That is called tubectomy. Tubectomy is for females. Here, a small part of the fallopian tube is removed and both the ends are tied up to prevent rejoining. And this tubectomy prevents the transfer of, or it prevents the contact of sperm and egg. Tubectomy and vasectomy both prevents the contact of sperm and egg. Thereby it prevents fertilization or it prevents pregnancy. And these two are the permanent methods of birth control. The last concept is the population explosion. Nowadays, these surgical methods, vasectomy and tubectomy, is mainly used as a birth control. Still there are some side effects. Means surgery is not undergone properly, then that may leads to fertilization. Means if both the ends of the vas deferens or both the ends of the fallopian tube is not tied properly, then it may rejoin. That may leads to pregnancy or fertilization. And these surgery methods can also be used for the removal of unwanted pregnancies. Especially the surgery or surgery is used in order to remove the female fetus. Illegally, these surgeries may be misused by the peoples who don't want a particular child, especially a female baby. If a couple decides that they don't want to have a female baby, then that may leads to abortion of the female fetus by the surgeries. Killing of female fetus may affect on the sex ratio. Sex ratio means the sex ratio of the females is declining day by day due to female feticides. Female feticides means killing of female fetus leads to variation in the sex ratio. The last concept is population explosion. Population explosion is nothing but the tremendous increase in size and growth rate of population. The tremendous increase in size and growth rate of population is called as population explosion. The world population was about 2 billion in 1900 and it was 6 billion in 2000. Whereas the population of India at the time of independence was about 350 million and it crossed 1 billion in May 2000. That is nothing but population explosion. Reasons for the population explosion is the rapid decline in death rate. Rapid decline in death rate. We need to control the population explosion, because if the size of the human population increases day by day in a rapid rate, that may affect on the availability of the food. People may suffer from the scarcity of food or scarcity of place for living, and it may leads to poor standards of living. In order to improve the standards of living, or in order to